On a couple of other issues that arose at the press club yesterday, Stuart Robert said today, he's going to be my guest at the top of the hour at 3 o'clock Eastern, but he said this morning, talking to Patricia Karvelas, he said, from the Prime Minister's point of view, if he'd sat there and Jen was with him, she'd be able to rattle off all the prices of all the things they buy. That was the quote. But that's in terms of the cost of living question. Is that fair, though, given, of course, Scott Morrison is the Prime Minister? He's hardly going to be at Woolies every day.
Well, what a genius. I mean, yesterday you had a Prime Minister demonstrate how out of touch they were, and they were backed up by a Minister who wanted to go one better. The reality is, modern families, modern households, everyone's pitching in. They have to go to the shops from time to time or fill up the car or go out and buy a rapid antigen test. And it's not that you assign that job to one person who is the woman of the household to do it. And Stuart Roberts' mode of thinking is expecting that Scott Morrison should rely on the same. I think it's important that you show that you are in touch. I have to say, if you ask me about bread costs, I'm not going to know because I'm trying to cut out the carbs. But I certainly know buying the milk for the boy for his wheat bix, how much milk would cost. And you should keep note of how much petrol is because, you know, through the course of the pandemic too, when the price of oil was going down, I couldn't believe the price of petrol at that point in time. And rapid antigen tests, I mean, people wanting to know how much that people are forced to fork out is really important. So I do think it is important that you are across that. But geez, talk about tone deaf. I mean, if Stuart Robert was sent to clean up the mess, he just made a bigger one.